Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. In the last episode, we built up Mars. It's looking beautiful, and we will, in this episode, hopefully, in a little bit, once we have a little bit more boost, begin mining. And then once we kind of start mining, we'll have access to all 5 resources, and building more mines will just be that much easier once we have access to every single resource. Yeah. I wanted to say thank you for all the comments and stuff that I've been getting. It's lovely to read, and I read all of them. And I wanted to make special mention of a comment I got in episode 7, which was about unrest. Now, I'd always assumed that you needed unrest to be at 0 at all times, because unrest reduces the number of development points you get. But Jacko pointed out that an unrest score of 0.3 here doesn't actually reduce unrest whatsoever. If we look at some other countries, for example, European Union, unrest 0.8 doesn't reduce it. Monthly investment points, it doesn't say anything. But if we look at a country with higher unrest, like our Kazakhstan here, 17. And so I've been clicking around looking at what the crossover point is, and I've 1.3 Egypt, nothing. But if we go over to Vietnam with a 2.2, unrest is decreasing this nation's investment points by 2%. And I believe the cutoff is 2, because Russia is exactly on 2 and has nothing. So that's that's really interesting. I always thought you wanted unrest at 0, but no, you want it below 2. So yeah, one of the things I love about this game, always learning, always new things. So thank you very much for showcasing that. That's really, really cool. And will definitely impact how I play the game, I think, because I've always kind of assumed, you need to make sure your cohesion is so high that your base unrest is 0. But really a base unrest of 1.1 is fine. You still want a base cohesion of 5, and that's because of the science. Science is so important in this game. So base cohesion of 5 is still massive. So we still want to be doing all this. But it does mean that we don't need to fully focus on doing reduce unrest. Now, I probably still will a reasonable amount, but of course I don't need to do it here. I can do it in Kazakhstan, which would be more efficient than trying to keep this at 0. I should be doing it elsewhere. The only reason we'd be doing it is purely just for leveling up, just for training. But yeah, that was really, really cool, and definitely has helped me be a better player, so thank you. But yeah, with that correction and stuff, let us continue playing. Oh yeah, and of course, this is the alien we're going to imprison, Xenoform Alpha 1. 12 persuasion, it's not that high, but we need an imprisoned alien, and it's going to be getting higher and higher. So grabbing these early aliens now before they level up, and I was thinking, we've oh god, this event. We've got rid of 2 aliens on Earth now. So if you remember, 6 aliens landed in total. So they're now only 4. We get rid of this one, there'll only be 3. So we're really, really just reducing the aliens' impact on the number of abductions they can do. Everything they can do is just going down and down and down because we're just arresting and arresting and arresting, which is great. Okay, new event. Alien conspiracy theories spread. The number of conflicting and exclusive conspiracy theories about the aliens are spreading like wildfire on social media. Some of the popular theories are that the so-called aliens are nothing but government surveillance drones, or that the crashing UFOs are really nothing but swamp gas combusting in the atmosphere. Some even think that there are secret factions planning to sell Earth out. Imagine if there were secret factions planning to help the aliens. People caught up in this nonsensical fear-mongering are beginning to hamper the efforts to combat the very real issue caused by the alien arrival. So ignore it basically does nothing, either a bit of boost. We spend a tiny bit to gain public opinion. Or because we're pro-alien, we can, silence people because... I don't know why the Academy can do this, because it's not like we're, super pro-alien. We're not trying to sell Earth out to the aliens, But we will do this anyway, just for 100 influence. Because, 100 influence. Lovely. I will take that any day of the week. Now, one of the things we need We need Turn Counselor for Dahramal, which... Not Dahramal. for Svetlana, which, as I understand, is actually really rare as an org. I was looking up a little bit, like, can I get that? Where is that? It does exist, but it's very rare. So we might have to get lucky. But we do have Turn Counselor on Dahramal. So at the end of the day, we might work out something later on. But yeah, that is kind of annoying, but we will be looking for it. And Dahramal needs coup d'etat, which does exist. And mostly those will exist with high influence orgs, so we need the influence up pretty much at all times in case those show up, that we're ready to grab them for Dahramal so that she can sort it out. The minor science ones, I'm not that interested. Life science, I don't care. And yeah, we don't need any of that. Okay.
Ready.
Let us continue.
Tracking target.
Investigate.
Ready for my mission.
Where
Investigate.
do you need me? Your orders.
Dahramal, you can do
Where to?
surveil.
What's the up?
Level up Leia Abbott in Kazakhstan, because we don't need to level her up in America anymore. Beautiful. And getting rid of it in Kazakhstan does help at this point. Not that we really care about the development of Kazakhstan too much, but...
Offering assistance.
On Overwatch.
One of the things I should do is make Kazakhstan... Oh, another nice 10 thing. Kazakhstan is currently only allied to Tajikistan. By allying America, we gain a bonus to take it over from having control points in larger allies, is the bonus. So if you're allied with a bigger nation, if a nation is allied with a bigger nation, whoever owns that bigger nation gets bonus in taking over the smaller nation. So if you click on a nation and then you go relations, manage relations, you can see every nation in the game and you can either rival them or ally them. If you want to declare war with someone, you have to be their rival. If you're allies, you then defend each other in wars. So what could happen at some point is Protectorate could decide that actually they want to declare war on Kazakhstan to conquer it back to Russia. If we ally them to America, it will essentially stop that from happening. And will also give us bonuses to defending Kazakhstan. So it's definitely worth doing. America has loads of allies, which is nice.
We've got some intel in our
And
target.
we kind of want to keep it that way because you can put troops in your allies' lands. So when the aliens land, we want them to be landing on someone who's allied with America. So America will automatically come to their defense. And also that way, we won't declare war on the aliens directly. That's something we don't want to do. The aliens will be very angry at you if you declare war on their nation on Earth. It will increase their threat a lot. So what you want to do is kind of just have the aliens declare war on someone that you're allied with through some roundabout means, through some diplomacy shenanigans, and then you're at war with them while not having actually declared war on them. You're just defending yourself.
Humanity's earliest days, we have
Ad Astra, okay. This is one we can totally grab.
What we found.
I want this first, okay. I would love to be first here, because this is a really cheap one, and we want to direct a few global techs. No, please. Okay, we're ahead? We're not ahead. Once this is finished, we should be... I think we'll have to do this just to rush biotechnology.
At your service.
I guess there's no real rush to grab the arrest. We'll just do this for now. It's kind of annoying, we're so close to finishing this, but we gotta win one of these. I want to control global tech.
Initiating recon.
Plus this does give us a chance to investigate more alien missions, so
Where to?
keep Kazakhstan stable.
Ready. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Aliens are going more and more bases, so they're really building up out here. As you can see, you're getting a lot of alien ships kind of all over the place. They're really building up their fleet, and once they have a reasonably sized fleet, that's when the aliens will try and land on Earth,
Interest surveilled.
and that's what we got to be ready for.
Things are cooling off.
Ooh, a critical success in Kazakhstan.
Things things are stabilizing.
So exactly 2. So now that it's exactly 2, yep, the investment point is up to 8.2. Rest value of 4.6, so we'll drop it down a little bit more as well. Returned abductees, very nice. Oh my god, look at this.
Then they can clean or cook or...
Ah, okay. We'll try this one, maybe, depending on what this is. Because the AI loves stuff like Orbital.
We are ready to bring in a member of the Hydra species for study, Chancellor.
We have completed the research Hydra containment objective. We have our prison, reinforced against both Hydra strength and Hydra ferricites. Now we need an inmate. I wonder whether this will damage our relationships with the pro-alien factions less than simply killing a Hydra, or more. I do not know. Our relations with the pro-alien factions are already strained, but I expect this will push them to breaking point. Looking at objectively, it is only symmetrical. They've abducted us. Now it is our turn to do the same to them, but I doubt fairness ranks high among their concern. At least we're less upset about it this time than we were with killing them. Now we're a bit like, fair's fair. Which is true, although to be fair, they return the abducted humans, and we're not going to be returning the person we're about to abduct, so maybe we will actually, in the end. I don't know actually, we'll see I guess once we win the campaign. Detect an alien operative on Earth, yeah, blah blah blah. Capture an alien, live.
Cleaning things up.
So let's go for this global tech. Well, let's start with these as well. Let's see what if they pick a cheap one, that would be great. Okay, so Alp. Oh, look at this, 25. It's not even hard.
Eyes on target.
What's the op?
Keep Alp safe.
I'll keep them safe.
I'm here.
Good, that's what I just said. Guangxi.
We'll see what we can find.
And so I
Acknowledged.
say that. Okay, stabilize.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Alpha 1, you're coming with us.
Lending my expertise.
Defending the VIP.
In case he critically fails, even with detain, Alp could die because of hard target. And there's a chance, you could roll 99%, critically
Targeting
fail.
secure location.
Oh god, okay, here we go. It is impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes. No words could adequately explain how uncanny it feels to see such a thing move and draw breath, and turn its own unquestionably alien eyes upon us. Even if we had a poet, they would not be able to convey the mingled sense of awe and wrongness, the terrifying privilege of beholding something that does not resemble anything else in the human experience. The shape of the hulking skull, the tendrils that danced unnaturally within the mouth, the way the light plays across flesh, textured and patterned like nothing else on Earth. I like this because I think it's like all creatures on Earth follow almost like a pattern because they're all related to each other. But Hydra are not related to us at all. They're so separate that there's just something wrong about them. Like, that's not how life is supposed to look to our human understanding. It's cool. Even these being sounds challenge our very definition of language. The idea that we could ever hope to know their minds seems, for now, frankly laughable. Let us hope that will soon change. Regardless of the fleeting encounters we or others may have had previously, and no matter what happens next, this is a watershed moment never to be forgotten. It definitely is, but for now, we actually do not understand a single word they
We
say.
have a live Hydra in our custody, Chancellor.
The fight was neither neat nor pretty, but we have our Hydra. This time we were better prepared due to our analysis of Hydra biology, and the price in blood was lower, though still too high. The Hydra took some wounds in the fighting, but like its namesake, it is quickly regenerating. We have assigned some personnel in an attempt to begin to build rapport with our captive. I imagine that its first response will be to attempt to enslave them with its ferricides. Perhaps once this fails, it may start to take us more seriously. I like that. And look at this. This is very inhumane. This is not the Academy way, I don't believe. But I think our containment facility is more humane than that. So that's good for us. Well, we're still sad that people are dying, but... yeah, he rolled 70%, needed 89. We will receive significant bonus to our xenology research going forward. I like this artwork as well, where they kind of have these things that are kind of trying to tape the ferrocite shut, and then of course the arc shooters from XCOM. Of course this game is made by the same people who made a mod for XCOM Enemy Unknown, which I love XCOM Enemy Unknown, but I've actually not properly played with the mod that this game is based on. But yeah, these are like the XCOM shooters. I love this artwork. It's one of my favourites of all of them. Really cool. Very nice. So now there are only 3 aliens on Earth. Advanced heat management. So what do we got? Oh my god, a 10k one. We need a global tech. Let's do orbitals. How are we doing for mission control? Pretty good. Oh, I completely forgot, to be honest. 25 sites. Does Scarapelli Crater? Yep, Scarapelli Crater has everything. So Scarapelli Crater, let's go here. Outpost Mining Complex. It costs, as you can see at the bottom, 13.6 boost, 18.5 of our metals, and 2.3 of our water. And 23 monies, because it's money and boost. Very nice. So to power it, where on the moon we only needed 1 solar collector, because Mars is further away, solar collectors are less efficient. So what we could do is build 3, because it costs 9 power, what you can do on Mars is build 3 solar collectors, here, here, and here. But what we will want to do is use our level 1 labs eventually. So what I'm actually going to do... so these level 1 labs cost 5 upkeep. So... but I will... okay, so a fission pile is 10. That's 13. Yeah, so what I will do, because we'll have alright visuals, so I will build these visual piles. And then, once we have the resources, I will build a second visual pile and a lab. And essentially what we want to try and do is have 2 power and a lab on all of our things. Even though these are tiny labs, they'll only be giving stuff like 2.5%. 2.5%, you know, to the random stuff. We build a few energies, we build a few space. It's not massive, or like materials, but it adds up and it helps us progress towards better space science, because space is really important for your science. So yeah, that's what we will be doing. So now we essentially, that is the last thing we will build in space that isn't an outpost with boost. From now on, all future mines, everything, should be only built with space resources. That's it. You build 1 on the moon, 1 on Mars, that's it.
We found something.
Unless it's the really like late game and things are different, situations change and stuff, but in general that's it. So we have to wait for that to arrive. Which will be, yeah, a year. Which is quite the wait. But that's the price you pay for going for the future. Alright, so Svetlana. Public campaign in America. I mean, look at this. This is crazy.
Reporting in.
They're just not leaving us alone.
Where to?
Standing by for orders. We'll make things safe. Standing by.
Ready to go.
I guess stabilize Kazakhstan. We don't really need to stabilize it that much, but we're mainly just doing stuff for XP. And Alp has nothing to do, so what I might do with Alp, with 18 administrate, is just put him on advise Canada, just to get more mission control. Just more. We want to get Canada's maximum mission control is currently 11. That's what those brackets mean. Okay, we can learn their language. For now, we want to get orbitals. Yeah, we will definitely be doing that. There's no huge rush though on learning their language. It's really, really important that we get some globals that we actually want. Namely this. This terrestrial military science will give us maximum military tech levels for human nations by 0.5. We really, really need this. Because America is kind of hitting a wall right now.
Violence is abating.
So yeah, that's pretty important. And we're really getting somewhere with tech. It'd also be nice to get photonic computing. And then in situ resource utilization as well. So we don't get any of those events which destroy our planets as much. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we really need. The AI are dragging their feet on. So we gotta help them along with the global techs. I'm not just doing this for me, you know, it's for them as well. You can add to look at this, a +5 and a +5. How are we looking for administration then? Alp is on 25 investigate, but his administration is not that high, weirdly. Daframal is on 12. We have another Russian thing. We're getting all the Russian ones, but we're not getting the American ones. It's really annoying. +2 investigate, a +1 thing there. So let us get rid of this. Take this. Give him +1 espionage as a result. Oh, so this is the 2 that gives +3. So we'll give you to Dahramal. And Sydney can get this. There we go. So Sydney's almost maxed out on
At your service.
administration and also almost maxed out on science, which is nice. So Sydney is really coming along as our administration
Ready
scientist.
to go.
And he's providing really, really nice bonuses to America. Look, 26.9, 640.7.
Ready
We will
for my
check on
mission.
that again
I will
once
tell our story.
we are ready to.
Ready.
Leah has nothing to do. So I'm just going to, even though this, as we said before, doesn't matter, I'm just going to do this purely
Restoring order.
just to give her XP.
Ready for orders.
Where do you need me?
2 XP for a successful mission. That's all we care about.
Offering support.
Yep, 26.9, 640. And then
Council. I will help them.
34.8, 762.5. It, you know, it's Sydney is really, really providing a service over here. Yeah, our military tech is almost maxed, so very nice. And orbitals is, you know, it's something. This is something we will need, so I don't mind rushing it a little bit.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Oh, she failed. I really hope that, like, the coup d'etat orgs and stuff haven't been bought by the AI. Like, the AI should really struggle to buy things like CIA and stuff. They really struggle to buy influence orgs. But we will see. Okay, other than that, we're doing pretty well though. Keep it ticking along. I mean, not much is happening in the game right now. We've dealt with most of our threats for now. And mainly it's just about
Offering assistance.
advancing time.
Your orders?
Ready for my mission.
Let's do a contact with the
Service.
factions that we can see.
I'm here.
So them. So Exodus
Making
and
contact.
Humanity first.
Acknowledged.
I'll speak with them.
No, Inspire Sydney. This
I'll
guy
ensure
is
their
a
loyalty.
persuasion person hanging out. Or he's a tech mobile. He might, you know, they might try turn Councillor against Sydney. You never know. And if you do Inspire, it can... One of the nice things about Inspire, if your Councillor is turned,
I think we
one of the
have
ways to
breakthrough.
bring them back is you can inspire them back.
Making contact.
If
Okay,
the
this
nearest
guy?
horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
So what has he got? He's got Ad Astra games, which I really like. So is there anything here that jumps out? Is that, oh, that will definitely have coup d'etat or anything? Not really. Nope. Do you want to part with Ad Astra games? What if I give you some of my old stuff that I don't really care? Oh, yeah, Aspen. They'll give us Ad Astra. Beautiful.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Thank you for Ad Astra. It have something basically useless, and I will take Ad Astra from you. Just another +2 persuasion. I guess we'll give it to Svetlana, why not? Oh, shit. Wait, what did I give her? That? I just misclicked giving her that, didn't I? Well, we actually might want that for the future, so...
Offering
I'm
support.
completely out of money. Oh god.
Initiating contact.
You may think your
What have you
desire
got?
to do to the invaders is noble, but it only
I don't mind Jolt games. That's okay as well. These like kind of unassigned ones, they're much more likely to give up. So if there's anything good here, it's very easy to get. The ones that are assigned are usually a lot harder. Yeah, see, not great. These guys are quite a bit behind. Like they have, yeah, they have nothing fancy here. All right, we don't care about that then. What was I doing? I was moving Dharmal around. Yeah, we are poor right now, so I think I'll sell a bunch of these stuff that are just sitting around. But yeah, we really need more money. I might have to do the unthinkable. This is something I do sometimes. Very briefly, we'll just grab a little bit of money. See, with a little bit of spoils on America, all of a sudden, we're just so rich. There we go, okay. Oh, peace with Georgia yet again. I wonder how long that will last. So we'll, there we go. So now we just gained a few £100 from doing that. Okay. Once we get space mining going, but we should do this now. Because yeah, having a platform in low Earth orbit is actually nice. I only did it just for the rush. But let's get a platform in an Earth interface orbit. Before that, all the spots are filled up. We'll do ISS too. Sorry about the other ISS, we did blow it up. It's ISS 2. It's back. It never went anywhere. Now, one of the things with low Earth interface orbit is these labs have kind of an extra bonus, if you can see there. 0.03 to militech value of our armies during combat if it's in Earth interface orbit, which in the late game, we will want to have labs in low Earth interface orbit for all of them to give us all the bonuses. This gives us 3% to mission control. 3% to government. Oh, that used to be something else. I actually really like 3% to government. This gives us bonus to alien detection, welfare, military, boost stuff. So energy isn't great still. So I might build 2 materials labs for a 6% bonus to military. So a fission pile gives 10, as does a solar collector, because an Earth fission is as good as solar. And then these are cost 5. So if we build... Oh no, these cost 6. Oof. Or a little bit more. Okay, so let's build 2 materials. And then 2 solar collectors. There you go. So now that will give us a small bonus. You might build a few more. But we want to keep like the boost and our mission control for other stuff. So, and of course they all add up to the fret. As you can see, our fret is going up and up. So I really don't want to build too many of these. But what one lets us do is sell resources to Earth once we start space mining, which can give us nice amounts of money at critical moments. Obviously, I'd rather not do that, but you know, you don't always have that luxury.
We'll make our appeal. Ready for orders.
Publicly campaign. Oh, we've met a resistance person.
Initiating
Let's go
contact.
chat with them.
Ready for orders.
I'll just like investigate people we don't know who they are, like this person. If they're in Russia, it's a good chance they might be a protectorate, because protectorate have Russia. The general rule of thumb. And you know what? Mexico is doing alright. Kind of low unrest. They're not fully focusing on things like mission control and stuff, which I'd want, and they have all the spoils, but I've seen the AI ruin Mexico a lot more than this, so
We'll turn down the heat.
keep it stable. And yeah, continue. So yeah, this will let us sell resources to Earth, which will be nice.
Establishing contact.
If you want to invite
What
these
does she
bastards
have,
into
then?
your house, that's your problem, not ours.
Paran? Paran's a weird one. It's 2 science, but it gives you public campaign, so it can be kind of nice to have. Ryan and company, crazy strong. Look at that. +6 administration for only costing 2. But it's going to be so hard to buy that, because the administration orgs, because they're so expensive, the AI values them incredibly highly. This is just a basic protect. We kind of need more of those, but it's not really worth bothering the AI for. We can get our own. Nothing here is leaping out at me really, really good. Yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
I have new information.
So we've checked humanity first, resistance, exodus. So we still need to check the initiative, the protectorate, and the servants. So if we can see their councillors. So Victor 29 has arrived in lower orbit 1. I'm going to assume it's going to crash. Oh, okay. It's just a ship.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, this is
Things
just
are
a constant
stabilizing.
war over here. Very, very nice. Oh, now it's Uzbekistan's turn. The Protectorate are just going insane for war, right? I mean, the Protectorate love declaring war for some reason. I've always find that. I just find they're so aggressive. That's because Protectorate love Russia as well. They always go for Russia and then they always declare war on everyone. And then they also always never win those wars. Okay, did we get more orgs? A few new ones. Another space mining one. We can slowly start to grab the space mining ones now. I know with Sydney, who can, like Svetlana can grab one. And Svetlana can grab that as well. So 21 persuasion. Remember, more persuasion gives us more control points, so it's just nice to have persuasion. Same as administration and same as command. They always give more control points.
Standing by.
So yeah, we did meet a protectorate. Let's look around for more. So that might be a servant, because it's in a servant country.
Ready.
Let's talk to the protectorate guy, see what he's got.
Acknowledged.
Zahramal can stabilize
Restoring
Mexico.
Standing by.
Who are you? That is
I'm
suspicious.
here.
Okay, with 5, this shows like basically how much espionage they have when you click on them. So if they're not in a capital of a nation, it can be suspicious that they might be an alien, because agents usually hang out in capitals of nations, right? Because if you want to do it always goes to the capital. So if it's not in a capital, that can be suspicious that they're an alien. But if they only have an espionage score of 5, pretty much all aliens should have higher than that. I wonder who that is though. No, we'll investigate that one.
Reporting in.
Leia Abbott can investigate this one.
Investigating target.
And you
Standing by for orders.
chat with
Making
him.
contact.
Yeah, see, it's a human. It's a Project Exodus counselor, because they've gone to Belize, which is Project Exodus owned, and now all of a sudden it's way harder,
Progress.
because they have some kind of defense for being in their own country.
Mission cancelled.
Oh, so this counselor did a go to ground, which means that we can't talk to them anymore. Very
Laying the
annoying.
groundwork.
Laying the groundwork.
But everyone's going to
Mission
ground.
cancelled.
Okay, so ice sheets collapse, global sea levels. As say, global warming is a future issue.
Mission cancelled.
For right now, it's just going to hurt us, but it will knock down our economy score, which increases the number of countries we can control. So,
Violence is abating.
you know, that's all good. America's democracy is getting really high. Cohesion up to 2.9, the rest value. So the cohesion of America is getting really, really good right now. Yeah, we are more or less maxed out military. I'd love to focus on military right now. This is the time where we really want to be focusing on military. But we're not, we don't have the techs. Okay, orbitals, and we are first.
We've all gaped.
So, terrestrial military. Now, next generation aerospace also gives a 0.5 here, but that costs 5,000. This is slightly cheaper. Yep, so terrestrial military science is what we want next. Okay, defense in Kazakhstan has expired. More orgs. What do we got? Okay. We got this again. Or this still, technically. I like this one. Cost 2 gives plus 3, a nice one there. But of course we don't have EU, so can't do that. Yeah. And this is a nice 10% materials. I don't know actually how much science materials stuff we have. And this is just one that gives 1 and just gives boost. We really don't need that kind of thing anymore. So let's get it. For now, I'll just give that to out.
Where to?
Yeah, another 10% boost, not bad. Svetlana can do public campaign in... Honestly, she can just do it in China. Just for the influence.
Making our case.
The more popular we are in bigger
Where do you
countries,
need me?
the better... If we're more popular, global public opinion. So a big population country contributes more to global public opinion. So massive population, a lot of public opinion. We might actually try and... They've been so slow on China. If we could grab China as well as America, even if we just grab like a point and the executive, if maybe that's all we can afford, that would be amazing.
What's the ob?
Ready for my mission.
That is a serious consideration, actually. If we could do our second
We'll
nation
make
now,
them safe.
just do that just
Your
for
orders.
the experience. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Because we should be able to grab it,
Ready
right?
for my mission.
Yeah, we can grab it, especially with some of these.
I will try to sway the public.
Acknowledged.
I really thought the aliens would have grabbed it by now.
I will help them.
Standing by. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Very odd, very odd. Yeah, but they've just been dragging their heels with it, so
Offering support.
I'll take China. I'll take China and America. That would be a great two nations. Usually I'd love the EU second, but it's always with me that the second country is always kind of a bit more open to how the game develops, you know? Who has what you need to go for, and
Order is
when and
returned.
why. So
Makes
like
us
China, India, EU, all great second nations. I love, if you can get it going,
Justified to them.
African Union can go insane, because the population here is just unbelievably ginormous. But it's firstly you need the Great African Union tech, which requires, you know, great nations. So we're nowhere near that next, and it's quite a lot to unite all of this. But yeah, because when you're kind of taking over somewhere like China, you're kind of turning an already good, like if humanity first had China, they could use it to help fight the alien. But Africa is more or less useless. Nigeria and Egypt are the only countries which really like survive to do anything. Every other country is always descend into like civil war and just kind of worthlessness almost. With the exception of Egypt, arguably. And usually Nigeria, just because of its high population. But yeah. The African Union, all of a sudden you're taking something which isn't really contributing anything to like all of humanity and just turning it into like this powerhouse.
Ready to go.
It's great to do. We'll keep
make
adding
our
20 money.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Leia Abbott.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
What's
There's no
the ob?
real reason to say that. I just want her to get more XP.
At your service.
More and more
We'll make
levels.
things safe.
Yep, aliens with more and more bases. Oh my god, Exodus, please.
Offering counsel.
Offering
Yeah, we are just about ahead. Only because the advised mission is giving me science in America is the only reason we're just ahead. Without that, we'd be behind. Oh my god, we are barely ahead though. Because the thing is with this advise is there's always like a small moment just after.
We weren't able to increase
There's always a small moment just after the mission phase changes where you're no longer like
Order is
have
returned.
that bonus.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh my god. Just Exodus stop. Like, can I just like crack down like a point they have that's giving them science? Just to slow them down. This is insane. Like Japan probably has good science. It's like it's 5, it's democracy. I'm just gonna crack down this mass media control point in science. Okay, it was too late anyway. I was too busy talking about ways I could stop them. I didn't realise we were going so fast that we'd actually just done it, and then we get to pick, so we won the race. Amazing. Honestly, because the AI seem to be dragging their feet on this kind of thing, give me next generation aerospace. I still want more global text though. I guess with that, there is more, but the AI should do the rest of the really important ones. For now, I think this is more important. So I might do this for now. Not this, sorry, the language. Advancing the main story. So yeah, I think I'll do this. Yeah, so now maximum military level is 5.5. So the mission control rush is over. Let's get that military going. Once we jump out of information age, the pictures will change. This is like the current picture of information age military. And then if you're also information age. If you're in the industrial age, you get like this cool World War II picture, which is like incredibly rare. You only really see it in North Korea. And then if you're in the atomic age, which is the free, you kind of get this one. I like this one as well. It's like the yeah. Hopefully we'll start to get some fancy looking armies.
Yoders? I will tell our story.
Reporting in.
Yeah, we really might be able to do it. Well, the problem isn't Algeria has just returned to us, which is nice. But with Algeria returning,
Securing our interests.
Where to?
Where to?
I really need more spoils, and I want to keep Algeria around as a spoils nation, so
Acknowledged. Making things safe for our people.
just for a little bit. We're still low on money. So if we do China, it won't be right now.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, okay, so Canada has just maxed out its mission control, so it's just given me, like, this as its points. What do we do? You know what we do with Canada? Let's have Canada build an army and a navy. Just for... Even though it won't be high-tech, like America's armies, what it will do is be able to take a hit, essentially. Okay, so residents of a town in the Nur Sultan region claiming that alien infiltrators are stalking the streets in human form. Are there Finmen? Oh, geez. Okay. It's nice that this event is in Kazakhstan, not America, where it would really matter. I like humanity first get this one. Just, like, kill everyone. So we can round up the population. Let's, it doesn't really matter. Let's just round up the population. While the townspeople were waiting to be lined to be examined, we noticed a few individuals behaving suspiciously. When security personnel tried to escort them away for individual examination, they turned out not to be people at all, but rather some bizarre xenofauna with mimetic properties. The guards opened fire and gunned the creatures down on the spot. The incident was shocking, but it was a release. So we gained cohesion in Kazakhstan and boost, which is nice. So we go 5.6, a bit more science.
Protecting our interests.
Fantastic.
Offering assistance.
Protecting
Doesn't
our
really
interests.
matter though. We really don't need all that unity. We arguably need more in America, but getting this military going is very important. Alright, guerrilla warfare. I like guerrilla warfare. Having like when the what it means is when the aliens conquer you, they just gain unrest. Which if you just have guerrilla warfare around the world, it can cause mayhem when the aliens are trying to conquer the whole world and they just get insane unrest ticking. Another alien agent, one of these, has done this. Worth a look at. There we go, another good administration organization. Shame we are poor, but we don't need it right now. We can afford to wait like a little bit to get those. We don't really need them right now.
Every form I...
Ooh, global command. Control point by 40. Incredible tech. Yeah, so we could still even win this. And there's no rush on this because it's going to take us a bit of while to get a 5.5 in the first place.
Offering support.
Ready.
Oh, there is a servant.
Where do you need me? Establishing contact.
I'll talk to them.
What's the op?
I'm here.
Islamabad.
Headed there now.
Now.
I'm here.
Ready to go.
Your orders.
Oh, see, they're both quite high. I'm going to estimate the one that's higher is
We'll
the
see what
alien.
they are up to.
Ready.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll send Dahramal to contact the humanity
We'll open a
first.
channel.
What's the op?
Sorry, Svetlana to do that, and then Dahramal can do a
Setting a
surveil.
watch.
Okay, that's probably the alien because it moved one square to the right. Which is nice.
Offering assistance.
Establishing contact.
You
Okay.
too understand
Judith
that
Howell, what have
they
you got for
are our
me?
superiors.
Because we're not enemies yet. What have you got for me? Yeah, just a whole bunch of just generic stuff that they don't really go all in the AI. They kind of get a lot of sciencey stuff. And sciencey stuff the AI have kind of benefits me as well, because if they have science organizations, well then that's just buffing, they can put that towards global tech, which helps me. So yeah, that's fine with me.
Surveilling target area.
No one seems to have things like CIA or anything, which I assume they wouldn't do. Well, I don't know if
Got
that
some
shows
intel on
everything.
target.
I'm going to assume it does, but... Okay, Alpha 3. Let's see how good Alpha 3 is, and if Alpha 3 is really high quality, or looking like he could become... Or, yeah, if it could become high quality soon, we'll take it out.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Yep. Okay. That's good. Another alien. And more missions. And more missions detected, which is nice. Hydra language. It's coming along slowly.
Here's what we found.
I've just kind of realised I've been silly, actually. Yeah, I made a little mistake. I've just realised. Usually I will do solo collectors, but it's only more recently I've started doing these early labs because I think it's a good idea. But I won't actually have any visuals to support this monthly cost, which means that this won't be activated. So I'm also going to have to build a... Just fine, it should be pretty cheap, right? Yeah, 4.6. I'm going to have to build a mining lab on our moon site, which mines visuals. But we want to get this going anyway, so... It's only a small boost cost, so it's not even a mistake, it's all good. But we'll get that going. So that way we have visuals to do the upkeep of our Mars bases, which
At
is
your
nice.
service.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to the Protectorate. The Protectorate are being a bit subtle with us.
I'm here.
Keep investigating Alpha
Eyes
3.
on target.
Where to?
Acknowledged.
Keep surveilling.
Target area.
Investigate
Reporting
the activity.
Investigating alien site.
Oh, Canada's defences dropped. We got to redo those. We always have a turn.
I will help them.
Look at Canada sitting at a perfect 5. That's what we want to see for all of our countries.
hope one or the other can achieve it.
We do kind of want the same thing ultimately, although you guys are just not willing to do what it takes to properly achieve that. They also kind of have nothing. Yeah, that's good though. It means that all the good orgs are still kind of out there.
Setting a watch.
Stuff like CIA and stuff is still all unclaimed, so... Not that CIA is a great org, it just gives you coup d'etat, I believe. Okay, like independence movements, so like Anu, so Sapporo can become like an independent nation and stuff like that. We don't care about that.
Person of interest surveilled.
So let us obsolete this, obsolete that one as well. The military score, yeah, it's almost at exactly 5. And the science of America is going up and up as the cohesion goes up and up. Well, because of all the public campaign missions, its cohesion is struggling. It might be worth, honestly, just doing this.
Recon complete.
Just to help with science. Because it will help us with cohesion, because it will help the public opinion. Oh look, this is the mind control. Yeah, mind control Nepal. If you're playing as the servants and this happens, you're like, oh, thanks AI for mind controlling Nepal. That's really, really helpful of you. 13 persuasion, I mean, he's getting there. He's not amazing yet, but... yeah, slowly but surely. He's doing it, so let us take him in for question. I'd rather do detain than assassinate because you get more bonuses for having prisoners. Let's do 32 ops. Let's not mess around.
Standing by for orders.
Keep Alp safe.
On guard.
Standing by.
What's the op?
Investigate the
We'll see
activity.
what we can find.
Is there anyone else we can talk to? Oh, no, we did the initiative, didn't we? Let us... yeah, we did the initiative. Let's public campaign in America. Because I really want to keep this positive for us. I need to defend Canada, I keep forgetting.
Offering support.
Defending the VIP.
And they're fully prepared to... is that taking Nepal? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, in full elites. But he won't have the opportunity. Oh, they're doing missions against us.
Target secured.
Another one, yes. Significant bonus to our xenology research going forward. Very, very nice. So now there are only 2 aliens left on Earth. Xenoform Alpha 2 and then the other one, which I believe is 4? I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't really matter to be honest. But that is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.